Hey, there you go. It's going. Okay. Primitive Earth, the early stages of civilization, the dawn of man. Sap.
I am Sap.
You can go ahead, describe where you are. Like you start the scene, you start the game for us.
Okay, sorry. Yes. My name is Sap. I am a prehistoric alchemist, just trying to mash together different ingredients, trying to figure something out that could be valuable to the tribe. And it's a practice that is somewhat frowned upon and has a little bit of mystery and not necessarily popular amongst the tribe's people. But my character is very insistent that there is something more to to this, and that it can be something that can be very beneficial for the greater good of our people.
Yes.
I'm I am known as a boy. Many boys are known as boys. But I am he who stares at wall way too long than people like. But stones are fun. Stones fly fast and far. I am a slinger, and I sling stones. A younger brother of Sap.
In a coastal visage, many birds can be heard singing, insects buzzing, the somewhat soothing coming forth of the waves crashing into stones and on the shore. There is a very large tribe. It may be too large, composed of at least 200 individuals. Some older than usual, signifying that life has stabilized and food has been steady. In this large tribe, buzzing with movement and yelling of children, we start with boy who stares at wall.
I stare at the wall. And I nod to myself. I'm really enjoying the color on this one. Turn to the left.
A kin, a tribesman, rough with dirt, dry dirt where sweat was before. Boy, staring at wall again.
Look at this wall. It's beautiful. It rains and rains and rains, but there's no hole in this wall. It all washes off.
He puffs. Boy, will you go on expedition?
My way too large ears perk up. Like, really? Can I?
Need strong men. Tribe's getting too big. Bark Eater is trying to make a float thing again. Says this time It won't go down. We'll float. He scratches his beard. You can hear the.
I bend over and pick up a bunch of stones I've collected, hastily putting them into a small sack. Yes, I'll come. I'll help. I'm useful. They'll know once they see, yes.
Good. He points a finger, very thick finger. Get your brother too. Don't go alone.
Oh, right, yes, of course. And I start scurry off where I know my brother will be.
Sap.
Hammering away. Sounds of stone instruments banging and clanging onto each other. I'm very focused and immersed in my work, ignoring the world around me.
People walking by the outside the herbalist hut. The sounds and the vocalization suggests that something is about to happen, some form of gathering or party. Will soon depart into hunting. The telltale signs of organization.
Noticing picking up on a slight difference in the atmosphere around me, I pause for a moment and take note of a particular gathering seemingly taking place. I've set my stone instruments aside and instinctively I wrap my pouch of ingredients around my shoulder and I leave the hut and walk towards the gathering to see what's happening.
There is a noise piercing the air as I make the call sound of a bird, prey bird of the night, known as a signal for my brother.
Picking up on it, I instinctively know to head on over, for that is the call of my closest kin, and I walk straight over to my younger brother at once. He who stares at wall, boy, how are you today?
Great news, Sap! Fantastic! I'm chosen.
Chosen? What could you be
Yes.
chosen for? Staring at the ocean now?
From up close, I will leave, and you will come with me.
I'm coming with you. What could you possibly be chosen for, younger brother?
He said Bark Eater will need me to go on the water, the other side, and I need you to help.
We are going to the other side?
Yes.
I scratching my chin for a moment and pondering the possibilities and seemingly apprehensive at first. I then look up and I thought, new land, new opportunities. Is that right?
I strike a pose with my quite lean body and my arms that are longer than any of the other can. They will see my strength.
They will see. They will see, younger brother. When have you been told when and how we will depart?
Bark Eater is working on a floating wood thing.
Ah, yes. One of those floating wood things. I see.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to
I've come to pick you up.
I see. Well, I think I have everything that I need. Got my trusty pouch and all my essentials. Are you prepared to take a journey, younger brother?
I hold up the dark stone which glints. I got everything.
Alrighty then. Let's let's be ready to embark and begin our journey. If you are ready.
Good. Good. Let's go to Barkeeper. I turn. Where is he? Do you? I don't know where he stays.
Well, follow me. I'll walk you to
Yes,
Barkeeper.
of course.
And I nudge my younger brother along, and we begin walking throughout the tribe, passing by other tribes people and houses and buildings, and onto Bark Eater's establishment.
Passing by the many huts made of mud and sticks, some murmuring can be heard. An older female voice saying, I'm sorry, there's no food today. The hunter party could not find any game this time. And similar talks of it, strutting along all the way to the shore, there with a few stone throws away near the sea, with a bunch of sticks and a primitive stone hammer in hand, hitting wood and stringing rope together. A man with a very large shoulders and back, almost bronze-like, sweat glistening in the sun, very focused on the work. And behind you, some 2 or 3 other tribesmen coming along as well. Seagulls singing and waves crashing.
Oh, no food today again. I see. As I look down and I pat and rub my stomach, but knowing that we've overcome greater things, I retain my confidence, and I speak to the older woman and I say, "Excuse me, elder, where can we find Bark Eater? We must speak with him."
Grayed hair, patted with some dirt, the dust nested on her wrinkled face. Oh, Bark Eater. He's on the shore, beating bark again. We will perish. The wood will not float, just like last time. She's
Yes, wood is
sitting on
no
the ground.
good. Stone much more useful. I agree.
She nods. But yes, wrinkly finger. The shore.
I think I can make him out. The 4 guys gathered.
The kid that was sitting alongside her, this young girl, she looks at boy who stares at wall. You go on the wood thing again? Looking at both at you now, back and forth.
I push my small chest through. Yes! I'm chosen for an important mission.
And I look at the girl and I say, "Well, I got to make sure that he doesn't hurt himself, so I'll be going with him."
I will not be hurt. Nothing can hurt me. I'm immortal. Did you know that? Yes. I was outside when the lightning struck.
Really? Her eyes now like twice the size. So, will you get name now? Will you have name?
When I'm back, they will all know me. That's for sure.
The old woman cackles to herself. Well, I hope. Eyes now grayed as well, with no light in them anymore. I hope you come back. Amen. Well, my older daughter is at mating age. If you come back with a name, you may have her as bride.
I shoved my elbow into my younger brother's arm and give him a nudge. Like you know.
I clasp his shoulder. We must return.
That's the attitude I like to see, brother. And we shall.
Before you
What does she
go,
like, do you think? Oh, yes, of course. What?
the old woman now with watery eyes. Please find land with game. Find land where seeds grow. This tribe is doomed. This island doomed.
We shall. We will do what we must. I look into the elderly woman's eyes and nod in confidence and approval.
I look confused. But the weather's beautiful, and the coconuts grow a lot.
Sure, beautiful. Very beautiful. But empty stomach is not beautiful. Coconut does not fool a grown man and woman's stomach. Look at you, thin like a stick. But your brother, yes, points in at Sep. Wide, strong. He saw more plentiful times than you, boy who stares at wall. That's why he's big now.
Looking down and up, I nod in agreement, and I also say, "It is true. Times were slightly different back when I was your age, brother, and the tribe is suffering. We don't have a lot of food to go around, but I think if we can pull this off, not only can you eat lots of good meat, but also you'll be able to prove yourself and secure that name for you once and for all, like you've always wanted."
We will find good land then. Maybe a stream, game, fish, all of it. The village shall have it. I look up at Sep.
We will find 10 boars for every person here. I'm sure of it.
The young girl whispers to her elderly grandma, like, really? They will? And the old woman assuring the little one, giving a final look at you. A look of both hope and despair somehow.
Boy amps it up even more. He starts hollering, "Ay, ay, ay, ay!" Shouting that good times are coming, while making his way boisterously towards Bark Eater's place.
Before following Boy, I give a final nod in approval and a smile, and I reach into my pouch of ingredients, and seemingly in a little compartment that's different from the rest, I pull out a plant like a flower. It's yellow and blue in nature, and I hand the flower to the girl, and I say, "Hang on to this. We'll be back."
She grabs it, smelling it. I will. Please, come back. You too. And the old woman now shushing the young girl. Let them be now. Let them be.
And then turn and follow my brother, and together we walk to meet Burke Eater.
Less walking, more dancing towards the coast in a great mood, letting everybody know that today is a good day.
Strutting along, walking over a beaten, overgrown path to the shore. Some people working on carving wood and other tools, and Barkeeter now with ropes made of vines, tying knots into several smaller logs, making a sort of platform made of sticks and wood. A few paces away, he looks very concentrated, almost lost in his work. There's two other men beside him, just quiet, not really talking.
Boy gets ready to stand still and announce himself loudly. Your best man has arrived!
I walk behind Sap and, give a good wave, not saying anything.
All the men, the three of them, turn their heads towards the loud noise. Barkeeter is biting like some rope, like using his mouth as a secondary appendage, and like goes back into work. The other two, looking at you, they beckon. A fatter one, or rather saying the wider one of them, looking at Boy, bringing kids into mission. Dark times.
I look at the man, and I look at my brother, then I look back at him, and I say, he's not just a boy anymore. He's going to be a growing young man soon, and you should show him a little bit more respect.
He narrows his eyes, like now pacing directly towards at Boy. Again, a very wide man wearing some skins, scars showing signs of a worthy warrior. He stops in front of Boy, though much older and wider. His height is matched with Boy. So you'll be treated like a man then.
I swallow. I will do what must be done for the tribe, yes.
Good. We watch out for each other out there.
We do.
Good.
I am no lone wolf.
He's like seizing you up, like checking your measurements, kind of. from the other guy who's beside him, watching a barkeeper work. He kind of he yells, "Hey, Sixtos, leave boy alone!" And he's like, And he goes back and sit on a rock with his back against the sun.
Oh, that's a nice rock.
Barkeeper, like, okay, nearly done here.
I walk over to Barkeeper and I look down at his craftsmanship, and I comment and I say, "So this is gonna get us across, eh, Barkeeper?"
Looks at you, smile, like with a few missing teeth. Like, yes, this one. He taps it. I feel it. We'll float. Will take us like there. Far in the horizon can be seen a snippet of land. There is a large body of water to be crossed first. Like, look, he points down. You see, gap? Gap makes float. I know now.
I investigate the gap and I look and inspect its dimensions and I say, "Gap make float? How does that work? You sure?"
Yes. I get to see smile. This float good. I tested. And looking at the foreman, sadly cannot take more men. Too many people, too heavy.
I'm not heavy. I'm light. Light as a feather.
The Sixtos, the wide one, like, scoffs. Yes, no, good. Now, help Barkeeper push into water. He goes to one end, on the back, holding this makeshift boat. Help push. All the other ones getting behind as well.
Get behind as well, pushing and contributing to the cause.
Digging my toes into the sand. Yeah.
The crashing waves now slightly pushing back this boat. Barkeeper yells, "Go on top now! I'll push a bit more. Go!"
I scramble up top
climb.
with ease and reach my
The
hand
other ones
out
as
of the sand.
well.
Going on top as well.
Barkeeper now, waist deep in the water, starts climbing. The drifting action making you go steadily farther and farther from the coast. Now only the smell of salt and sound of seagulls as the waves slowly dragging you. Barkeeper is very happy in the middle of this makeshift boat, looking around, like double checking some knots on the planks on the wood. And one of the men, Sixtos, now what? Barkeeper just looks back and shrugs. Now wait.
Eyes wide, I look at Barkeeper and I say, "This is it? We wait?" Shaking my head, look, okay. And I just sit down and, well, wait, see what happens.
He sits like looking at like everyone, just the water very very slowly. The shore is getting far though, very slowly.
Good. Good. I don't think I've been this out before.
Have
It's not every day we go out this far from shore. We might as well keep going and don't try to swim. We don't know how deep the water is and how far and how long we'll be
Oh,
on this wood.
you think it's shark season? I hope it's not shark season.
It's always shark season, little brother. You just that's why we stay out of the water. I chuckled to myself.
should have
hate
not
shark
brought
season.
boy. Should have not brought boy. Once again, 6 toes, in which one of his feet is why he has his name.
I look to the side and I snap my gaze towards Six Toes and I say, "You show him a little more respect. You keep talking that way to my little brother, and you'll be known as Five Toes."
He, like, kind of showing teeth a little bit. The guy beside him puts a hand on his chest. 6 toes, come. And he listening to the other one. The other one now, with a long hair, not very unlike Sepp, looks at boy. So boy, what's pouch?
I pull out 2 stones. There's one bigger one. It's disc-sized in shape, and a smaller one that is a rough, round shape. And I start grinding the small one against in a circular motion.
Ah, stones, napping stones, huh?
It's rough, but it will be good stone. Useful, I tell you.
Good. He looks at 6 toes. See, boy has talents. Barkeeter now lays his back on the boat, hands on his belly, just looking at the sky. Now eyes closed. The shore kind of at this point doesn't look to get any smaller or any bigger. The sensation of motion due to the waves make it very hard to tell if progress is being made. Sun eating away at your skin.
I look back at the island and I say, "Is it really that small, Sap? Look at it. It fits in my hand."
It looks small because it's far away, brother. I say in somewhat shame, and I have to explain it, but also an amusement that he's still growing and learning. And I say, "You see, brother, things get bigger the closer you are, and they get smaller the farther away you are."
Oh, well, I know that. Birds are small, and when they come close, they're still small, but big. But the island is huge.
Voice.
I could walk the whole day around it.
And that is why we need to find more game, more land, because our island, it's good size, but it's not big enough. More people, more land. And I look at the others and make eye contact and looking for that agreement.
They nod. Six toes as well, nodding. Bark Eater is still prostrate on the ground. He says, "Far things look small. What do you think, stars? Is the stars big or is the stars small?" Now eyes open, like looking at the clouds. And the others like, like some like stop to think about it.
Intrigued by the philosophical question, I lean back and I put my head on the wood and I think for a moment and I say, no idea what the stars are, but maybe there are different islands, but in the sky, who knows? And I scratch my chin, deep thought.
Wish wood could float in sky.
Maybe one day,
We should-
I say.
We should build a star catcher. Find out how big it is.
The other two like smiling to themselves, Even Six Toes like kind of smiles but does not rebuke or anything else. The island now getting smaller and the shore to the other side getting bigger. Six Toes jumps to his feet and he points, but not to the shore, a little bit to the side, at least 4 or 3 stone throws away. A fin crossing the sea. Look.
I sit up. Is that it? Is that the shark? What is that? I never hearing about it, but never actually seeing them in person. On full alert.
What do I do?
Everybody like gets up. Bark Eater's like, oh, it's good, it's good. Shark will not bite wood. No food. But the other ones are still like with spears in hand now. The shark starts circling this raft.
I grab my my knife, which is created out of the beak from some large bird, close to my chest.
Bark Eater, now looking at the 4 of you. Calm, Miss Wood, shark no bite. And a large shake. The raft shakes, and this giant shark with many teeth bite on one end of the raft and lets go, like descending into the water.
Almost falling, but catching myself on my feet. I say, is everyone okay? Look at my brother. Look, your brother.
Rolling on the raft, getting on my 4, looking towards my brother. I'm fine.
Bark Eater now as well, holding a spear. What? But wood not food. Like, where's shark? The other one rebukes. Below boat. Below wood float. A fin submerges. Back it again, circling the raft. teeth mark where the shark bit before. Chipped away.
I look at Barkeeper and I say, shark knows. Shark is smart. Wood not food, but wood holds food.
The shark, the fin now straight into the direction of the raft,
I
quickly
will not
approaching.
boy. I get up on my feet and prepare myself for the rumble, knife above my head.
Everybody else as well, like ready to skewer this thing as it approaches. Though it jumps so fast that you have a slight moment to react. Roll to not get tumbled away. Two D12.
I tumble.
I fall over, trying to clasp onto the raft for dear life.
6 toes. He jumps as to not get tumbled by the shake as this large head bites a chunk out of wood. He manages to scratch the creature though. Blood now leaking. The creature descends. A chunk of the raft now gone. Barkeeper, no. My floatwood. And it submerges once again. 6 toes. It's hairy, wide creature. 6 toes good. What we do?
Scratching my
The
chin.
fiend circling again.
Scratching my chin and thinking, okay, every time shark tries to bite, it comes to us. Before shark bites the boat, bites the wood, we stab. What do you think? And like, look at the other members. The thoughts.
Gather. They
Together.
kind of bunch to one side. Circling once again.
My knife is not long enough.
But
I scramble to the other side of the boat, right on the edge, using my weight to counterbalance my group of 4.
the shark, now circling, submerges. And a large thump from directly below. Once again, everybody, roll to not fall off the raft.
I'm shaken, losing control of my position.
Falling down on my again on the rafts, I struggle to, not fall on my feet, but I do, and trying to not roll into the water.
A two loud splashes. Not six toes, but his companion falls into the sea alongside Sap. Bark Eater, no! Approaching, he pulls the spear to try to allow one of you to hold it. Six toes, trying to catch it. Extends one arm to the back.
Grab the spear, brother!
Swimming, and I reach out and, for dear life, trying to grab onto the spear.
These two men holding the spear. Bark Eater, boy, help! Trying to
I scramble
make you
over, holding onto his arms.
Suddenly, Bark Eater is pulled down. Water spills everywhere. Salt water. Bark Eater! Silence. Only your hearts pounding into your chests. Quick, Sup! Climb! The other two helping you.
Trying to pull myself in. Muscles straining. I finally try to roll back onto the raft and try to catch my breath. He's gone, isn't he? And I look at the other tribesmen.
Bark Eater standing in silence. The other one, the Bark Eater's friend, is all on fours, looking at the edge of the raft. No, Sixto. And there's the shaking, the rocking back and forth of the raft. No.
I fall on my knees and just have a moment of silence, looking into the ocean, hoping to see if there's any sign of our disappeared companion. And then I look to my brother and I kind of pull him a little bit away from the edge as well, concerned for his safety.
Bark Eater now kneeling beside the other man, trying to console him. The shore, though, now much closer. Really a large body of land. You can barely see side to side. The mist and the fog of the sea does not allow your eyes to go that far. And the man is crying, like, sobbing to himself. No, Sixtos. Bark Eater looks at you like it's a painful expression on his face. Still, like, with his hand on the back of the other man.
My stones are not big enough for a shark. If I only had bigger stones.
Now looking at the other tribesmen, and I say, there's nothing we can do.
It's like still crying, like now trying to clear his tears with his hands. Bark Eater approaches his boy, almost whispering, not the boy's fault. Not the boy's fault. And
I bite my tongue, just shaking.
The shore much closer now, miraculously dragged to the right side of the sea. Bark says, getting close. Let's hop off.
No words, I jump into the shore water, about waist deep. I reach out my hand, help the others off, including boy.
Putting stones in the pouch, making sure I don't lose them in the currents. Climbing foot first into the water.
Many textures under the sole of your feet, of sand, stones, some other things, shells. Bargator says, help drag to the shore. Need to use to go back. The other man, in silence now, helping as well. A beautiful, a beach, not very unlike the one of where you departed, with many crabs and other type of shelled mollusks and crabs scurrying about on the sand, birds fly in the distance. Some bird calls that are the same ones you've heard in your island. Barkeeter is like kind of looking at his creation in silence, circling about, checking for something. And the other one who lost the man who lost six toes. So now what? The island is a speck on the horizon now. The main island.
I turn to Barkeeter and I say, Barkeeter, if you really do intend on going back, I think you're going to need more wood.
He looks back. Get wood later. Look. Wood. Many wood. Wood can be later.
It's hot day. We need water. Where is the stream? There should be a stream somewhere.
Barkeeter. Boy smart. Let's look for water.
I look around for somebody else to do it.
I look at my brother and I say, boy, let's go together. I think it would be good if we work as a team.
Yes. Kind of flipping to the other side, the raft. Barkeeter just gives a final look, scratches his neck, and follows along. We need to find a place where seeds grow. Seeds grow where water's good to drink.
Nod my head in approval.
The large rainforest in front of really circling all the shore. There is no clear entrance nor exit. Many openings, many possibilities. Spear in hand, Barkeeters looks at the three of you. So, we explore.
I grunt in agreement, and I also say, we start here. We should also make it easy to come back here as well. And I see a couple of sticks and whatnot on the sand, and I grab them, break them in half, and I stab them into the sand to make little pointers. And I say, this tells us where we started. That way, when we're ready, we can come back.
Crabs dodging the stick, their eyes inquisitively. There are a lot of crabs in this region. of varied colors. Some birds nesting on top of the trees nearby.
Yeah, crab. I hate crab. Can never bite this shell.
Barkeeper like has like this troubled expression, like look at boy.
And I give a slight elbow nudge to Boy, and I say, "Boy, you eat the meat on the inside, not the outside."
But
I chuckle.
to get inside, you have to bite through the outside.
Not always, my brother. And I look at the others, and I kind of smile.
Even the man who's lost his brother finds a bit of amusement and levity in this. Boy, the one who lost his brother. On the other side of pouch, that. What is that? He's pointing to your stone knife. What is that, boy?
This knife?
Yeah, still marked by the tears. He does his motion.
Oh.
You open shell with knife, not teeth.
I look at Sap.
Well, he asked you, Boy. You gonna answer his question?
Well, it's a knife. Yes.
I look at the man and I say, "Well, there you have it. It's a knife."
Even Barkeeper is like, crabs for later. Let's go. He starts walking a bit in, making his way inside into the jungle, to the rainforest. The air gets less salty. The insects louder, and the floor much colder. Though hot, not being directly hit by the sun is somewhat comfortable now. Though everywhere you look is the same. It's bark, vines, lime, green and browns everywhere. Some sunlight piercing through the treetops. Keep marking ground, Sep. Keep marking ground.
Mm-hmm. I got it, and I continue to with the stick from earlier, holding on to it. I make marks into the ground, and then I think to myself, I'm like, wait a minute, ground can change, and I very quickly I look around me to see if there's any color based plants.
There are some very colorful berry-like fruit or root growing out of some plant. A collection of spheres, some of them having a rattlesnake-like tail to them. Nothing like the main island.
I inspect these little fruit things, and I put them some in my pouch, but then I take the remaining of them and I just a small handful and I splat the berries against the tree, and I look at the tribesmen and I say, color means where we came from, attempting to make a marker in the tree.
The other one approaches in, sniffs at the at the bark. Smells funny. But smart, sap. That's why you sap.
I guess so. I nod and I continue to follow the rest of the pack, marking the trees as we go along.
I
Now,
loosen the band on my arm and untied the leather strip. And I place one of my stones in it, holding it loose at my side, looking up in this jungle so that no prey approaches from above.
from above, some small creatures jumping from treetop to treetop. They look like tiny, slim children jumping and shuffling about the leaves, making some very high-pitched squeaks. They look furry.
Yeah.
With a strange call. Big eyes looking at you.
Do they? I might be food. You wanna eat furry kids, Sap?
I don't know what they are, brother, but we should be wise in judgment before we make any quick decisions.
The
Oh.
other two kind of stop, like looking at it. Maybe we should get. Maybe we should catch it. There's four little furry creatures, really large eyes, with black and yellow irises. They look curious from on top of the tree, looking down at you the same way you look up at them. Large tail, fluffy tail.
I can get it. It's not that far. It will fall. It will fall when I hit it.
But only one? Only one can feed. Only one. Too small.
Well, I can.
Try together?
Feeling apprehensive on the plan, but the group seems to collectively agree. So I say, "Oh, if you think so, I think we should be careful."
Barkeeter and the other man, spear is ready to throw. Okay. And yeah.
Yeah. With ease, stone strikes one of the furry kids straight in the head.
A loud shriek falls, very much like a stone, to the rainforest floor, in a wet thud. Sep?
I run over to inspect it, and I look around to see if there's any more swinging in the trees.
Two more fall down now with a large wooden stick sticking out of them, as the others like scutter about in the treetops. One of the creatures still twitching. The one hit by boy has one eye twitching as well, with a large dentation on its head. Ah, the bark gets in closer. Like, so does it got meat?
I grab the tail and hold it up to inspect.
Spindly arms, but the body and its thighs are quite meaty.
We can spit it over a fire, put it on a stick. The fur's no good. We should skin it. When it's time, not now.
If we collect enough of these, we can eat well for the night.
Wanna look for more?
I scratch my chin. I think, what if we having a moment? I say, what if we follow these things and see where they eat food? Maybe we can find more food too, different food. You never know.
They look at you like, oh, yeah. They pulling out the spear and balancing the creature on their shoulder. Good idea.
I break, not thinking much about it, breaking the neck real quick of my furry critter. And then, as Sap speaks, I open the mouth of the creature. You think it got pointy teeth? Does it eat birds? Checking.
Its denture has two pointy fangs, though the back teeth are somewhat squarer for crunching and munching. Kind of similar
muncher,
to
right?
a person.
I holding the app to Sap. It munches.
You're right. It
Must
munches.
like nuts.
That means we can eat the same food they do.
Mm-hmm. Good.
It means they will not eat us too.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. Barkeeper now curious, like opening the mouth of the other one, like inspecting it as well. And he says, Barkeeper is not good tracker. He looks at the rest of you. The other man, decent tracker, but better with spear.
Thinking for a moment, brainstorming, I say, okay, how about this? And I start drawing on the dirt to kind of formulate and show my plan. I say, okay, what if
I kick all the leaves away in the way. Ah,
thank you, brother.
Out of the way, leaf.
I give him a good pat on the back and helping me out. I look to the traps and I take my stick and I say, okay, look at this, and make a little drawing. I say, if I make my drinks, one of my drinks makes me see a lot better. If I can see better and follow fur things, you can hold your spear, and if need be, we can take them down. But if we can follow them and see where their food source is, we can have a lot of food for days, maybe weeks. Easy supply. And I look at the group and see what they think.
Barkeeper is like nodding
Good.
with mouth a little agape. But the other man, 6 foot, 6 toes brother, he has like this cringing face, like, you drink weird thing again?
My weird drinks may keep us alive.
You sure good?
Look at him. My drinks have
Okay,
saved
but you drink
lives
it
before. No worries. I will drink. It tastes funny anyways. And then I reach into my little pouch and I pull out a little gourd.
Okay.
Yeah, Six Toes. Trust, it's good choo-choo.
Mm-hmm. Even brother says so. So that's when you know.
He's just like emoting. Yeah,
And,
yeah. Grab opener.
Tastes disgusting, but it's good. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Medicine always tastes bad. Remember that. And I take out the
mankind.
gourd, and I say, "Is shall we go and look for them now, or shall we put the meat in safekeepings for the time being? What do you think?"
We should find good place for fire. We can eat tonight, but we still need water after the salty water. It's no good. We will dry.
Yes. Boy speaking says, Barkeeter says. Well, we could try to get closer to furry creature. Kind of now, grabbing by the head, and kind of get closer. If can, hunt more and make fire. What think? He looks at you and he jokingly turns the creature's head as well, like emoting, smirking a bit.
I think for a moment, and I say, let's put the meat aside, and then together, all four of us, we can look for water and fur people food at the same time.
When you, but with the words "for people," as they're said, Six Toes' brother sighs audibly, but he stands up. So does Barkeeter. Very well. Follow Sep's plan.
And then after we find food, we collect. We come back, pick up the fur people's bodies, roast them, and eat well tonight. That is the plan.
Good plan. Boy, the Barkeeter says.
All good. Let's go. I tie the tail to my belt of the creature, letting it flop around as I haste.
The other two look, they mimic your action.
Okay, then let's go together. And turn around, and I tend to walk into the dense leaves in the jungle, walking and trying to push the leaves aside and step over tree roots, and occasionally looking back once in a while, making sure everyone is still together, looking for the fur people.
Besides the shuffling of leaves, buzzing of insects, an occasional tree hop can be heard. Some branches shaking up above, and these small creatures jumping by. The same scenario though is just trees and bark and green. Even Barkeeter says, "Oh, easy to get lost. Easy to get lost."
Whoa!
As the time goes by, more signs of the furry creatures can be heard, and the trees start getting a little bit sparser and thinner. And now the little creatures really somewhat in mass, jumping from treetop to treetop. The little callings, echoing about. You're getting somewhat closer to where they probably camp. live.
This I think this is good. I look to the tribesmen, and at the larger mass of people, and I for a moment I listen and just pinpoint exactly where they are, where they may be concentrated, trying to take it in.
A little bit more up ahead, can be heard more fussling about on the treetops. But now with many vines coming down, doing arcs, some loose, nature's ropes. All about some of the creatures holding on tight to these vines. They swing from one side to the other. but a black but a black swoosh in the treetops. Now that their colony is getting intenser, you soon find yourself swarmed by these little creatures on the treetops. And sap, something wet, hits your feet.
Oh,
wet
I
and
look down
warm.
and
Wet, warm, and brown. And soon more projectiles start being flung at your
this
all
is bad choo-choo.
you four general direction.
Everybody, get down. Find get
Bad
around
choo-choo
trees.
indeed.
Yuck.
Bark
Okay.
Eater tried to go behind a tree. One falls on his arm. He smells like, yeah, bad choo-choo. But many,
I look among.
almost as if it was a bat swarm, but of these little furry creatures.
There, many of them. I look around if any of them looks like a leader. Like which of these furries look at each other, and who draws the most eyes? Reading a stone.
There is a grayish one out of them, larger and a bit bulkier, still small and quite nimble. Has a red face. It's clearly the one who the others mimic. A fuss on the treetops as many feces are being flung at your all direction.
I cry out to it and dance around on my feet, making myself big, and I untie the knot of the tail and throw it on the ground in front of me and point at him.
It stops from a vine, big large eyes on this red face, staring deep into your eyes, and it starts. And the other ones soon follow the same cry, almost deafening. Sixto's brother yells, "What you doing, boy?"
And I throw the stone.
Roll.
With my quick aim, I disarm the creature with its shit in its hand.
It drops the turd in its hand, falling down a straight line as it follows soon after, spinning in the air, leaving a beautiful spiral of blood as it falls on the ground. Now the creatures really screaming a lot. Some jump near it, inspecting it, and then jump back. They look.
I scream louder.
Some of them looking at you, trying to grab dirt and like foolishly throw dirt, but does nothing.
Joining in the chaos, I run towards the body that's surrounded by the other fur people, and I pound my chest and I begin yelling louder as well, in unison with my brother.
They start grouping in together and in unison, walking back, getting a little bit farther from the grayish one. A swoosh, followed by another swoosh. 2 spears impale 2 little creatures to the ground as Bark Eater and Six Toes brother run after them. They start to scutter back again. Go, go, go! Catch plenty!
Running out and attempting to catch the fallen fur people as Bark Eater and Six Toes brother throw their spears and knock them out of the trees.
They will not run, so they will fall. Now ready a second stone.
You may throw.
With my quick aim, I strike the gray monkey with the stone, looking for a deadly shot.
The monkey suddenly stops moving all about as the other ones are fleeing out of the scene. Bark Eater and the other one taking out their spear, readying it to throw it again. As louder and louder the many cries, they're fleeing in all directions now. Set.
Ready to grab and catch any of the fallen fur people. I'm ready and arms out, ready to run out and catch.
Right onto their hands, fall one with a spear stuck to it. They're now getting farther and farther, the creatures, as they scatter all around. Only a few left on eyesight.
I collect
they
the
get
bodies
ready to
that have been struck from my friends, picking them up by the tail, bushling them.
Climbing trees and running away. Soon there's not a single one, not live at least. There's plenty dead on the ground, some speared, some with missing eye holes and broken bones. The gray one, almost highlighted by its fur on the ground, fatter than the others. Soon the smell of blood makes itself more preeminent than that of feces. Hey, good hunt.
I walk over and I give the tribesmen a pat on the back and, kind of give them a sense of camaraderie. I say, "Oh, we got a lot of food today. I'm surprised. Not bad, not bad." And I look at Boy and my brother, and I say, "You did good today, brother. I'm proud of you."
I cheer and yell in the shout of the night hunting bird.
That's my brother.
Sixto's brother looks at you and tries to imitate your call. Not really doing the right pitch, but showing his camaraderie. See, boy, impressive. Might not be boy when we come back. He's smiling. Stone thrower.
Stone thrower. And I look at my brother and give him a good eye contact. Could be your new name.
Yes.
Barkeeter is helping like gather them together, hurl them all together.
I thought I scared them away.
Grabs another one by
but it
by
made
the
them
head.
angry.
Oh. He looks. Boy? I mean, stone thrower?
Yes.
You're good at killing it. He like kind of almost shaves the face of one, like droopy eyes, tongue flopping out of its snout. You should name Critter.
I nod in agreement.
The Keekees. They key all the time. Never stop. Stupid Keekees.
The Keekees. Yes.
Keekees.
I think that's a good name.
He's looking at one. Yeah, Keekees. Good. There's at least 7 little Keekees, all bundled together with one grayish feather one on a pile. It is a section where there are some felled trees for some reason. Almost like a perfect place to set up camp. Some of the trees have some claw marks in them. The bark has been almost chewed away. And fruits, yellow fruits can be seen from the treetops.
I look at the tribesmen and I say, well, this may be a good spot. There's fruits, there's cover. This might not be maybe we can make a fire, make some meat, eat some fruit.
Yes.
All we need is to find water.
Yes.
Maybe fruit has water like coconut.
Maybe, brother.
Yes,
maybe.
Yes. Barkeeter says. Sometimes Barkeeter sees water in leaves when collecting wood. Who's gonna climb?
Water.
He points to.
Oh, yes.
A boy.
I reach my hands up, my arms being a bit longer than everybody else's, unnaturally so. But I'm not strong. I don't know if I can climb that far. You need me, so I start climbing.
Cheering on my brother, and I say, "You can do it, little brother. You're a stone thrower now. Don't choke now."
Barkeeter approaches Sep with a Keekee in his hand, holding by the base of the shoulder to one end of the wrist. He pulls the arm, like this long arm. He's like, stone thrower looks like Keekee's arm, huh? disproportionate almost.
I chuckle and I say, "Oh, maybe they're long lost family."
And the other two like laugh and chuckle as well. Boy,
I scramble, I scratch, I get a ways up, but I'm like, oh, I can't. It's so far up. Breathing heavily.
a branch reveals itself, a perfect branch to rest.
I grab it, pull myself up, and lean against
There's some green lime growing on it, though it's not slippery at all.
I look up my brother and I say, "Hey, brother, you think you need a little help up there?"
Yes. Help is good.
Okay. You want to try one of my drinks? I think they'll help you climb.
Ooh. Good idea.
And then
You gonna make boy climb down?
no. I'm gonna trust in boy for a moment, I say, and I hold out a gourd and I say, "Boy, you can catch brother?" And I
Yes.
take the gourd and I throw it up.
Right on your hand.
This drink, brother, this will make your muscles big and strong. Climbing will be very easy for you, I'm sure. Just hold your nose when you drink.
You say that early.
Oh well. I chuckle to myself.
I feel weird.
Yeah.
What is it for, brother?
Your throat warms up a bit, as does the inside of your stomach.
The drink's supposed to make you stronger, make your muscles big and strong for a little bit.
Okay. I look at the branch
The numbness
with the green stuff.
goes away.
This
The
branch is
tiredness
weird.
of your
It's
muscles
different.
soon.
I check the branch. It's green. Scraping it, sniffing it. Is this moss?
There's this powdery green sticks to your finger. There's no smell to it though. It's just like a powder. On top of you, just a few more climbing away. This yellow fruit, this fat yellow fruit.
Okay. I look over if one of the lianen, the plant sails, ropes hang nearby. And I hold on to it, pulling it closer, and keep it in my hands as I climb further, a bit too afraid of how far away the ground is.
Meanwhile, Bark is trying to start a fire as as Sixto's brother stands beside Sepp looking.
Brother of Sixto's, let's well, Bark Eater is making a fire. Let's go and collect some wood for him. Help him out a little. And then I look up and I shout to my brother and I say, "You think you're good, or do you think you're gonna need some help, brother? We're gonna look for some wood. You okay?"
I think I'm good.
Brother,
And
you
the rope
okay?
snaps.
Oh,
And I reach out for my arms in case he falls.
the Bark Eater and the other one. This boy is Stone Thrower, okay? A large, the snapping of branches, followed by the thud, several thuds, rather, saying, "He's fallen."
Got my arms up. I say, "I got you, brother." Ready to catch my brother from a tall fall.
I'm approaching at rapid pace onto your face.
If directly on top of Sepp, followed by branches falling all around, you fall onto his arms.
Oh, you okay? You okay, brother? I managed to gasp out as all the air is pushed out of my body.
I'm fine. As he says that, several yellow fruits fall on my face.
The smell is very sweet. As juice, plenty of juice runs down from your face down to your neck, making its way down your whole body.
Taste it.
Oh.
Delicious, honey-like sweetness.
Oh, I'm better now.
Oh, let me try some. And I grab a little bit and I give a good taste. Oh wow, this is this could be a good ingredient for something. And I grab a few more and I bring them over to the other tribesmen. I say, "Bark Eater, brother of Six Toes, try this. What do you think?"
Both extend a hand, just squirting out. They make a face of pure delight, like, "Oh, this is. We eating good."
We eating good. And I look back at my my brother, despite the rough
Many
landing,
scratches.
and I say, you did good again, brother. I think you're well on your way to become a man now. You know?
Oh, stone thrower. Sure. But do not throw me. I'm no good up there.
Stone thrower is the stone now. I kind of chuckle. In between bites of the fruit, the hitting of stone to stone together, trying to start fire. Collecting fruits as well. Very well. You find wood to make fire.
I think I found a bunch of branches. Look
Are they
underneath
good?
me.
Dry or wet?
I checked the branches I broke off the trees if they're wet or dry. I think they're all wet.
With the green powder stuff. I mean, all scraped off, Besides the many scratches, the green powder, the green dust, all on your body from falling on top of it. Mixing it in with the juice. Fire!
Brother.
Fire is starting. Need kindling.
Oh yes.
Bark eater barks.
I sneeze with all the green stuff in the air.
Brother, Sixto's brother kind of steps back a bit like, okay, I'll go find firewood. Maybe one stay with the bark eater, the other one come with me. It's better, safer.
I look at my brother and I say, brother, why don't you rest with bark eater, and I'll go with Six Toes brother to get some wood.
Okay.
Bark eater is still like hitting stones. Now his face is very close to a little bundle of sticks and is blowing.
Here, take my stone.
Stick.
It is good stone. Yes, it's the black one. The one that strikes, that one that glimmers.
Thank you, Stone Thrower. Light produces much more light, and smoke starts coming out of this little one of sticks and leaves, and much better. Thanks, Stone Thrower. Slow fire. Now need more wood to feed fire, so it can feed us. He looks at you, still missing teeth, smile.
I smile, but I hurt myself when I do.
Said find no water, but there's juice. He grabs the fruit. There's juice.
Hopefully good enough.
Stone Thrower, please skin the Keekees. Start skinning.
Yes. Now is a good time. You're right. Oh, you're so wise, barkeeper. And I pull them, line them up, and take my knife.
Yeah, soon you become wise too. He looks at you. Just stop biting crabs. Don't bite crabs. Use knife for crabs.
But how will the knife bite the crab?
Like, other time explain.
Maybe
Continue
if I had two
skinning now.
knives. Okay, yes.
Sep and Sixto's brother walking. He bends down every now and then, gets a thin, very dry stick. In silence.
I bend down and pick up some a few other sticks and whatnot of varying sizes, some small, some medium-sized, and then
a footprint next to one that you pick up, a bird, some sort of large bird footprint. Make its way down deep inside the rainforest. A very large bird.
I look down at the footprint and I look at Six Toes brother, and I say, "Wow, that's not a normal footprint. It's not something you see every day." And I motioned for him to come and take a look.
Trying almost as if trying to look with his nose. Oh, big bird. That can be. That's not food. That's feast.
Mm-hmm. Maybe another day.
Making its way the opposite direction where you camp. Yes.
Yes,
I think this is good.
Some days we'll check it out and maybe make another feast. But we have enough food now. Pursue another day.
Yes. I want to taste Keekee. Funny creature.
Funny
And
creature.
his size once
Not very
again.
nice.
No. He covered in feces, smudges still, some of you. He mutters, Six Toes would like Keekee. And makes its ways back to the camp.
While also carrying back some sticks, I also pull leaves on our way back, and next to Six Toes' brother, I unload the sticks next to Bark, and then with a small handful of leaves, I hauled them out to Six Toes as well as everyone else to help wipe off the substance that the Keekees threw at us. We
A
clean ourselves
decent
off.
fire now. The other two following the example. Now if the fire already started. Boy, how's the skinning? I think we can start roasting.
I'm almost done. It's weird. I've never skinned Keekee before. I don't know which is the best way to skin Keekee, but I'm good with the knife.
Well, first time skinning Keekee for everyone. So now you the best Keekee skinner.
Oh,
No other skinner.
yes.
He gets a one that has been skinned, skewer it, start like holding above the fire. Yes, meat and juice. Bark Eater is cooking the first one. And smell. There's the smell of roasted meat. Really enticing. The sun is going down little by little now, getting darker. Luckily, there's fire to keep you both warm, and with a radius of visible area.
I look at the tribesmen and I say, "Oh, sun's going down. We should build out our shelter a little bit so we can have a good night's sleep."
Yes, Bark Eater says, "I'll keep roasting." And the brother, Six Toes' brother, goes along, setting up some sticks, collecting leaves to build up this some shelter in case it rains or just general protection. The fire getting bigger and the smell more enticing, bit by bit.
I try to figure out how to stretch the skin. It should dry. Looking around for the branches, if I can use the hanging ropes to my advantage. Make them stretch, make the skin stretch.
I watch my brother as he's puzzled and tries to figure things out, and I say, "Brother, you trying to stretch out the meat there?"
Oh, not meat. The fur that flap it around.
Let me let me set this up for you, and I attempt to hack up a quick fix, and my brother can hang it up. What do you think of that, brother? Is that you think that's good enough?
Oh, brother, you're so good at this.
just do it as I go along.
A little bit of time passes. Two shelters now built. The brother says, "We'll share 2 and 2." The shelters, this little hut, if you can even call that, more of a tiny roof made of sticks and leaves. They are facing each other. They circle the fire. It's very warm and cozy inside of them. It's now fully dark. Only around the campfire can be seen some insects fly into the fire and just buzzing in the sky. Crickets of many sorts singing. Here, Barkeeter pulls up, rips a leg, and starts handling this roasted leg, Keekee leg, for y'all to eat. He's already teeth deep into his own. He's like, it's good. Not like gaming in Ireland, but good. Interesting.
All right. I grab a little bit of a portion size for myself, and I take a bite. Crunch, crunch. Yeah, it's different, but Keeke's good. I look at the others.
Keeke's good.
I hold one of the small pieces of the arm, looking at the fire, and I hold it up above me towards where the stars would be above the tree line. And I see we have lost a good man today. I thank you, brothers, for allowing me to become one of you.
The brother, Sixto's brother, looks at you and says, Sixto's now live through you, stone thrower. And he stares at the fire.
I stare at my toes, knowing that I can never become Sixto.
Scratching my chin for a moment, I say, or can you, brother? And I hold up a foot of the Keekees, and I point towards the toe, and I say, you could become Six-Toe in a way.
I can?
Chuckling around the fire.
I break off the toe, and I walk over to brother, and I sit down next to him, and I hold up the toe, and I say, here, brother.
I hold up my foot.
Yeah. I put the toe on the side of the foot, and I say, now you're Six Toes. I start laughing in front of the fire.
They laugh along.
Six Toes is with you.
Roarious laughter. I'm buckling myself.
Barkeeter still smiling like, each toe, if each toe get another toe. Huh?
Give me all the toes. All of them. They're mine now.
They're laughing. He throws you another leg. Yeah. He's like,
passes him another foot, and I say, brother, at this point, you're going to become all toes. Laugh again.
And they shall now be for all toes.
yes, climb good. All toes will climb good. They more time passes. The other ones, they both brother and Sixo's brother and Bark Eater, you sleep in this one. He throws a little bit more of sticks into the fire. First light, we search for water and a place where seeds can grow good.
Yes, yes.
I agree. I say in agreement.
Hey, they kind of back to back inside the stand, feet towards the fire, getting ready to rest.
I say, I think we did good tonight, and I hope we have a good night's rest, and we find lots of water tomorrow. And I lay down, get comfortable.
Lots of water.
An occasional bird of the night sings away. And we will stop this one here for today. The one shot has become a two shot once again.
Awesome. That was a good one.
Yeah, like I told Danalar, we should start calling this a double barrel one shot, because they always turns out to be a two shot.
That's good. I like that.
That's a very marketable name too. Like we can start a whole series. Yeah, like that's a good marketing name.
Yeah, instead of calling it one shots, let's do a double barrel, because the one shot is always the two shots.
Yeah.
DB for short. DB shot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go.
DB. DB shots. Yeah.
All right. Good really session, boys. I like this a lot.
Overall. Yeah. Was a little different. Yeah. Things turn out way different than I imagined it would. But that's always the case, right?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, first impressions. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Yeah, I'll let you guys speak first.
Oh, do you want to end the session? Start? You want to continue record it?
Oh yeah, I can stop this one and stream. Yeah.